Back again. Today we're at Exeter-West Greenwich High School. Gregg, Charest, and I making some all-state videos again. And today we're going to do the auxiliary etude. So we'll start with the junior level etude again today. Just like we did with the snare drum etudes, I'll play through the entire etude one time. Then we'll talk about a couple things with each instrument, and then I'll play through it again. So we're going to start with the junior etude. I'm going to go ahead and start with the metronome. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's talk a little bit about each etude, each instrument. So bass drum, right off the bat, mezzo piano, don't start too loud. And then we have 2 accents at the end of the little eighth note figures, just 1 dynamic level louder. Then we have some forte with some tenutos. Want a nice lot of arm weight behind that stroke, not overly loud, it's not accented. It's just forte with a lot of body in the sound. And then a nice clean articulate crescendo from piano up to the accent at the end of the crescendo. Then we rest 8 bars. Don't count through the rest when you play your etude, but I did that today so that you could follow along more easily. Then at measure 17, we go to the tambourine. Nice, easy mezzo forte to start off with. I use what's called the bird beak grip, so you're primarily playing with the ends of your fingers and then your thumb supports. I'm kind of striking the tambourine far out, not all the way out at the extreme edge, but sort of maybe an inch in or so. Little decrescendo, and then a crescendo, and then a couple beats using the fist technique to play loud in the center of the head, and I'm using the second knuckle of my hand for that. So you get a nice sharp accented sound, then 2 notes at piano, and then a shake roll. And then it ends with an accent, so I'm doing a fist for that accent. The shake roll should be nice and smooth, a combination of this sort of motion and this sort of motion. So you're combining this with this. Okay, moving on to the triangle. I like to strike the triangle on the bottom, on the crossbar, and then with the beater at a 45-degree angle. You don't want to strike it straight on or at 0 degrees. A 45-degree angle so you get a nice rich sound out of the triangle. Okay, we proceed through. We have some quarter notes and eighth note rhythms, a nice forte dynamic. Don't be afraid to hit the triangle. Go ahead and play it. Then rolls of varying lengths. Try to make sure those rolls are very smooth. And what I do for my rolls is I take my normal playing area and I just scoot into the corner. So I'm still at a 45-degree angle as I roll on the triangle. Then on the downbeat of measure 38, you'll see an eighth note with a staccato dot. That means to mute there. So only an eighth note length, and then a couple of beats at piano. Nice and articulate. All right, moving on to crash cymbals. Starts off nights in mezzo forte. We want a nice full-bodied crash, not too much flam. and also not with an air pocket. Right? We don't want an airy cymbal sound. So the way that I get that is I offset the plates at least an inch, and then I make a very, very close flam as I play. So that we get all of the metal in the plates vibrating. So we have a couple notes at forte. Then you don't have to mute on beat 3, but you could if you really wanted to. A couple notes at piano, nice and controlled. Then a choke here on beat 3, and then a nice big loud crash. Don't get over exuberant. Make sure you make a nice quality of sound. And then that's the end of your etude. All right, so let's try that one more time. So I'll start off with the metronome, and then I'll count through the rest again. So here's the whole junior level auxiliary etude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, best of luck. We'll see you at the audition.